Just wanted to give you a brief little video on extensions. So a lot of students have come and have asked me, like, why does my home page here, where the Google search bar is, not look normal? Sometimes they'll replace your search engine with a different one. And so if that's the case, you're going to click on the top right on these little dots. And you should do this every once in a while to check. Sometimes you accidentally download an extension that's like not really something you want. So you go to More Tools and then Extensions, and it'll bring you to the extension page. So here I have Block and Focus, so I use that to help me, when I want to have a break or when I have want to be able to focus, then it'll block certain websites so I don't go onto them until I turn it off and on, kind of thing. You can also block websites. This Boomerang thing I use. Remote desktop, so if there's a little circle here, if you put the cursor, it's added on by policy. So this is added on by the school board. Then I used to have this crafty text thing I used all the time, but I don't really need it anymore. So I'm going to click remove, so then you can remove this thing, and you get a lot of these things where you have extensions that are accidentally installed that you want to get rid of. So you want to go on, so here is, for example, screencastify. So I'll remove that. So if you go through and they don't look very familiar, you might want to remove them. And then they'll give you like, why are you removing it, kind of thing. So you don't need to answer these. You can if you want. If you don't, you just close it. So, for example, whenever you see something like this with a little building, that's sent by the school boards. You can't remove that, so there's no remove section. And then some things here like Google Docs offline, you should keep that one. So it's being added by a third party, so that's added by the school board. So you probably shouldn't remove something that's like, creating new documents from Google Drive in your browser. Like that might be useful. You don't want to remove Google Write. I don't think you can. Down here, any of the Google apps, you should keep all of these guys. Like Docs, you definitely need that for learning.